have to be precise and clear with your thought patterns so that your configuration and the construction of your universe is formed accordingly to how you view yourself, how you view your world, how you view Earth. Earth is in the elements, how you view the element, because all the elements live within you. Earth, fire, water, air, they all live within you, the good and bad, the yin and yang, they live within you, man. Everything you don't like in someone lives within you, you know. And if you understand the oneness and you're at peace with that oneness, it provides a certain level of freedom, you know. You're not attached to anything, neither is anything attached to you. You obtain energy, but you don't give away energy at the same time. It creates a certain level of balance, freedom. And when you visualize intentionally what it is you want, where you want it from, and you receiving it and believing it, it just manifests itself. Too many of the time, people are victims of their own downfall. I used to be rich. I used to have so many girls. I used to have so many cars. Yeah, you were once those things that you used to have. That's the part of the evolution of this contract that we've signed to be on this simulation and to live this experience. Because make no mistake about it, it is just an experience. Nothing here is real. Apart from your world, everything is a distraction. The distractions are just not real. Everything that is a part of your world is a fragmentation of your inner subconsciousness. And when you understand that most of the things are not real because you make them real. Without you, the whole world and the whole system crumbles. Think of it like this. When you die, it's said that everybody else lives after you. But when you die, you're not really dead because you go to your body's a spirit. It's everlasting, it's ever eternal. So you would see yourself in your dream world, or you would see yourself being in another simulation because your spirit has to transcend. It can't just be nothing but air. That's why the spirit is something that is within. Stuff is something we don't see. And when, dead people are amongst us and you feel their presence, you just feel their spirit, you feel, and it's the same thing you felt when you saw them physically before they died and left this world. It's something we all feel. It's something we feel when we meet someone new, something we feel when we meet someone good, and something we feel when we meet someone bad. You feel when someone's down the wrong path in life because their spirit says one thing, and us human beings intuitively, either you sense it or you don't sense it. You can be one of these walking machine NPCs who don't smell, sense, hear, or see anything that's with substance. And everything about their life is just a downloaded copy in a file, like a computer, programmed to behave a certain way because they cannot break out the pattern that this matrix has created for them to dime them down into becoming lab rats and slave workers and nothing but obeyers rather than creators. But when you have the power of visualization, you can see things that the normal normie cannot see. Think of it like Steph Curry taking a three from places that the generic normie basketball player cannot take threes from, because he's set a pattern of visualization that only his subconscious has created, and he's broken out of that pattern of the normal setup three from the half arc. Instead, he's hitting threes from the half court of the opposition court because he's visualized certain things about himself. And he's intentional about those things. That's why he's the best at throwing that ball in the back of that bucket. You can be the best at whatever you want to be, and you can be the worst at whatever you want to be.